isa sa plano namin for next year is what we call the incubation and match funding. Kunyari, writer ka, may idea ka, maaaring may attached na director ka na, represent my idea ng selection committee, pipili kami ng 10. Yung 10, i-incubate yung project, tapos i-pitch mo sa mga producer. Pag pinick up ng producer, ima-match namin up to 10 million pesos. Okay, yung pelikula. So, we have plans for something like that. Pero ang particular requirement, dapat Pilipino siya, in theme and spirit, pero global ang appeal. So, we're really planning to do that. Okay? And raise na kami ng funds.
Pero anong mechanics, Direk? Kasi sa Hollywood, pwede kasi idea lang eh. And then, pag binato niya, meron silang certain body na kung hindi naman kaya nung nag-pitch na meron silang kunya brainstormers.
Parang ganun din. Yun yung incubation process.
Yes.
Yun ang incubation process na kunyari, may idea ako, tapos ang gusto ko maging director, sabihin natin gusto ko maging director, si Dwayne Baltasar, i-pitch namin yan. Pag napili yung grupo namin, mag-incubation kami, tapos ibibigyan namin sa producer. Pag may nag-pick up niyan, ima-match fund namin hanggang 10 million yung ano. Para hindi ka-restrain. Okay? We have plans for something like that. In the same manner that we have plans for further giving funds for documentaries and for short films and for animation.
Follow-up question, Direk, based dun sa pelikula, Pilipino. Kasi ang women normally is depicted as parang, before, parang inferior subjects or parang as sex objects. If you define the Filipina now in the film industry as a whole, ano siya ngayon?
Dwayne Baltasar and Antoinette Hadaone, okay, in terms of the creatives. I think Sunshine made made a very strong statement in Sunshine. And we have this new generation, Sigrid, Bernardo, hindi ba, si Dwayne Baltasar. It's a totally different generation from Oleg and from Rory, from Loris, and even from Joyce Bernardo. Okay, these are women with balls, okay, in the movies that they do, and I think that's good. At saka ang depiction nila, Sunshine is not your, wilting flower. Okay, the final statement of that film is very brave. Okay? So I think we want to pick up. At saka alam mo, misnomer yan, sabihin mo na ang Filipina director started with Marilu and Loris. No! Diyos ko, as early as Rosa Mia, okay, as early as that time, we even had a Filipina action director in the person of Maria Saret. Di ba? So, we've always been a matriarch. And if you look at the major studios in our country, only Viva is a patriarchy. All the rest are matriarchies. Doña Sisam, Emilia Blas, Mother Lily, and even remember, Viva had Ma'am Mina, Boss Mina. It's always been the woman has played a very, very strong role, okay, in the shaping of Filipino lives.
Thank you, Direk.
Yeah, okay. Questions pa? Okay, yeah, Joe.
Dr. Direk, may existing copies pa ba ng mga works ni Carmen Colcha?
Alam mo yun ang ikinaiiyak namin. Would you believe, yung before the war, 5 na lang ang available films. After the war, a good 40% na lang ang natitira, and some of them are no longer restorable kasi kulang-kulang. I'll give another example. Mula nung darating yung restoration machine, yung sabi ko, halika salbahin natin, yung pinaka-close ako sa gitan, kunin natin yung mga pelikula nila Mario de las Reyes, mga papunta namin sa pinaglabanan. Dujo, parang binalasa yung mga lata ng pelikula. Ni Mario de los Reyes. Ano ba yun? Yung laman, okay? Yung mga niya, tapos kay Love Diaz, yung the early Love Diaz, Jesus Revolucionario. Okay, tapos yung kay Jeffrey Jeffrey Duterin, sana pag-ibig na. Yung with Vida Blanca and Gerald Duterin. Tapos Pila Balde, yung Jeffrey. Hinahanap namin yun. So, lalo na yung mga nasikuna.
Pati yung Rosamia wala.
Well, remember na hinahanap namin sa LBN. Yung LBN meron mga ano, pero meron nagkasulat sa LBN. Ang daming na-damage. Kasi alam mo, Jojo, we were never giving priority to the preservation of films. Hindi mo binibenta mga negatibo, ginagawang Toronto.
Sa dami ng activities ng EFIN, paano nyo po hinahati yung oras para mapuntahan nyo lahat?
Hindi na ako natuturo. Hindi, I have a very efficient team. I bawa ko sa team ko kasi kanya-kanyang delegation sila. At sa akin naman, hindi lang yan, meron pa yan, nag-judge ako sa Bulacan. It's part of the job. It's part of the job. And yeah, yun. Wala na akong personal life. Ano yun naman?
Direct lastly, kanina nabanggit niyo yung pagbabawas ng presyo sa tickets. Masusundan pa rin pa ba yun?
Yeah, I talked to them. Sabi ko, kausap ka ang head ng CM. Sabi, pwede naman eh. Pag pakiusapan na pag nag-uusap kayo, pwede natin ibaba. I guess they also take to realize that. Kaya na 270, hindi ba? May minsan 230. Sa Robinsons daw, nagbaba pa. Hindi ba dahil anniversary ng Robinsons? Nagbaba sila. So, it's feasible. Ang 400 yung mga Hollywood blockbusters.
So, direct yun talaga ang problema kaya mahina yung mga pelikula.
One pasok at saka ang streaming. Alam mo, isang problema, of course, billion sa Netflix. Kunyari, 600 pesos kinikita ko, gagasta pa ako ng 400 pesos. Eh, alam mo, after 100 days, nasa Netflix yun eh. Eh, Netflix, yung bayad ka, magkano ba ang Netflix?
600 something.
Oh, sabihin natin 600 pesos ang bayad mo sa Netflix naman. Eh, Diyos ko, pag mo panood na mabulog ka, hindi ba? O, mag-max out mo eh. Pero kailangan, na-realize yung pelikula mo, kailangan importante, kailangan event.
Yes.
Come on, di ba? Okay. Example, I'm proud of this. Sunshine, first weekend. Second weekend, 3 sinihan na lang dapat labasan yan. Eh, putya, sumipa nung weekend. Ngayon, may third week. Another example, who would have thought lasting moment? Nag-work siya. May third week. Okay? Sabi mo, event ba yun? Hindi. Maganda ang content. Okay? Kasi, let this be a lesson to producers. Pag putsi ang budget mo, hindi ka panoorin. Kasi hindi worth yung pera nila. Example din, food delivery. You want to watch a documentary. Pero ngayon, pinag-uusapan dahil na, di ba, nung nagbanggaan pa yung dalawang Coast Guard ng China, sabi ko nga kay Baby Ruth at Ketchup, grabe naman ang promo niyo. Grabe yung promo niya. Pag pinag-usapan ka, you have to create events. That's why, Joe, I'm interested to see ang Metro Manila Film Fest. Dahil may first 4 selection na, yung next 4. Kung ano doon ang papalo. Dahil alam naman natin sa Metro Manila Film Fest, maswerte na akong 3 ang bumongga. So, kailan natin.
Thanks, Direk.
No, pero sana tuloy-tuloy na yung pagbaba. Sana na... Pero hindi naman nakahuli na tuloy-tuloy yung pagbaba. Na kailangan yung babaan ng kalidad ng ginagawa mong pelikula. Tsaka alam mo, Joe, ang kalaban ngayon, yung punyetang vertical. Yung mga vertical, Diyos ko. Yes?
Na-surprise ka ba sa, Sunshine? At lasting moments, na-surprise din ka?
More ako sa lasting moment. Okay? Sunshine kasi galing sa festivals yan eh. Di ba? Nag-Silver Bear, nag-Crystal Bear, etc. May reputasyon. Yung niche market niya, manonood niyan, yung mga cineasts. Okay? Mga hindi. Manonood yan. Okay? Pero dahil dumaan ang ingay, okay? Katulad sa baba, okay? Dahil umingay at pinanood, mayroong excitement na na-create. So, I'm happy for Antoinette. At saka, kung papanoorin yung Sunshine, it's not an easy watch, ha? It's not an easy watch. Ang daming questions na iikot sa'yo, pero that's the whole point of the movie. Nagtaka ako sa lasting moment. Okay, magprangkahan tayo ha. Sino ang stars niyan? They're not, you know, the Catherine level, ano, si Sue at saka si JM. Oo. Sabi ko, teka muna, hindi na si Sue kagagaling lang sa isang pelikula which did not fare as well. So what is it about Lasting Moment? It's a romantic drama. Okay? Meron bang need to address that? Di ba? Tapos ano yung pinagdaanan ni Fifth Solomon bago maipalabas yung pelikula, which is as dramatic as the movie, di ba? So, you know, ano yun? And that's something worth addressing. Doon, gulat na gulat ako.
Pero may naka-attend kasi ako ng premiere niya. Na-notice ko yung mga TikTok reviewer, habang nanonood, binibigyan nila yung sarili, yung reaction nila. So, gusto ko marinig yung opinion mo.
That's the new promo. That's the new promo. Hindi ba? Is that bad or good? We can't help it. That's technology. Okay? Tingin nga. Nakakataka yung influencers. Ano bang influencer representative dito? Wala.
Pero bigla ako din, parang isang hilera sila.
Ay, oo. Diyos ko.
Real time.
Kung minsan nabubwisit ako sa gitna ng one, may influencer na sumasayaw, hindi ba gusto kong tadyakan? Hindi ba? Yung ano to? Di ba nga ngayon may issue yung sa Vatican? May isang influencer na sumayaw sa loob ng Vatican. Na, wow. Pero that's the new promo. That's the new ano. That goes hand in hand with the vertical, you know.
But I think it should also be regulated. Kasi distracting siya minsan directing.
That's true. But how, Jude? How? Ano biglang damputin mo, tapong mo pa, hindi mo magagawa siya.
Kumbaga, if you want to invite them, sila lang.
Hindi mo masasabi yan, Jude. Nire-reveal natin ang age natin eh. Iba ang mindset nito mga batang ito eh.
Kasi minsan, inuunan din nila yung pelikula.
No, that's bad. That's bad.
Yan na nga, yun na yung point dun talaga. Kasi it should be regulated. They should be educated as well.
Yeah, ano. Yung educated part, mahirap. Yung regulated, as long as they don't shoot what's on screen.
May napanood kasi kami na premiere na gano'n ang ginagawa nila. So,
Ganun ka?
Oo.
That's camcording.
Parang sinasabihan ng boy, bawal yan, bawal yan.
Oh, that's camcording. Kasi the moment you start, you know, recording the screen, you can be thrown out. Actually, you can be penalized.
Baka allowed dahil premiere sila yung direct. Pero yun nga lang, hindi pa rin, di ba? Pero talaga minsan, na-surprise ako, ganito pala, it's the new...
Hindi ba sila maingay?
Hindi, just din naman.
Ito minsan maingay. Minsan maingay.
Pero umiyak talaga direct right, nakikita kasi namin.
Kailan ba may mga mental health kasi?
Saka ka pa.
Pero hindi normal eh.
But let's not put it that way kasi
Pero yun
it
lang,
could be
parang-
used against us.
It was a very new experience for me as a...
No, I mean, you are at the liberty to react in whatever way. Okay? And then recording your reaction in order to, as part of your business. Well, it's part of your business since it's a business to be doing that. But it's the new promo angle. It's the, alam mo, John, parang ano rin yan, pag nagka-cast ka ng pelikula, tinitingnan mo ang number ng Instagram followers. Ay, na-experience ko na yan sa producer na, ay, wag, wala pang 1 million na. Pero magaling siya. Kulang siya ng followers.
Pero direct kasi,
gano'n?
pero direct hindi rin naman siya necessary na follow.
No. It doesn't mean anything. Katulad na nag-mall show ka, hindi naman nakakulugan pag nag-mall show ka, lahat na nag-mall show kung manonood ng sine, di ba?
Hindi siya translatable to sales.
Hindi. It all still boils down to the content and to the excitement that you create. That's where the TikTokers come in. They create the excitement and the need to watch it. Mel, pagkakain mo, bumaba ka naman kamusta. Okay.
Ito last question ko.
Yes, go.
Ano yung idea yung gawing film hub yung Tapuros?
Actually, tatlo. Okay, tatlo may idea. Una, sabi namin, nakita ko yung intro mo, sabi, ang ganda nito, pwede mag-film show dito. ang sabi noon ng project yan ni Lisa Marcos. What can we do with this? Sabi, sayang naman kung pinagawa mo ito na hindi constant ng activity. Sabi namin, pwede naman may film showing dito. O, ayun. Tapos ako naman, nakita ko yung Buluarte din sa tabi namin. Sa tabi natin to, magpapalabas na yung pelikula. Tapos yung Fort Santiago na damay na. Okay? May isa pa eh. Nakita niyo ba yung Ateneo na yung anong pangalan nun sa Ateneo, yung revise, yung ni-remodel nila yung old Ateneo sa Intramuros? Ay, bongga siya. Yeah. Bongga siya. Bonggang ang maganda doon is we are using all these historical spots and repurposing them for the young generation to make use and to see it. Parang sa Europe. Okay, interactive. Yun. Kaninong idea, marami yan. And basically, Intramuros Administration, FDCP, and the Office of the First Lady. Ay, oo, marami pa. I mean, she's very excited because next year, tayo ang host ng ASEAN. Kaya nga, pinapamahan na kami ng gusto today. Yung gusto niya yung buong Intramuros, ang daming activities na cultural and movies to the bottom. Alam mo yung sustaining, hindi ang problema as long as you're still excited. Hindi ka naman mauubusan ng idea if your feet are on the ground and you're doing it for the industry. Oo. Saka alam mo, ang mga activity na ganyan, hindi kailangan mahal eh. Hindi kailangan mahal. Kailangan lang i-create the excitement.
Direct question. Okay.
Around the same time as President, sa Malaysia. Yung ulan-ulan, oo. Yung, alam ko yung sa harap ng may harap ng Aliw Theater, yun ang parang kasing laki din ng PICC gagawin. Convention Center. Ngayon ang PICC sarado, di ba? Cultural Center sarado na yung remodel. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to go back to sa film restoration, the machine that's coming, which is really very exciting. But definitely now, syempre po, property na yan ng government, no? So, ano po yung, let's say, I'm a producer, I have these old films, parang gusto ko pong ilapit sa inyo and to restore. Ano po yung proseso na yan? And what happens? Will you also, parang, do they pay? Or will the government also have the rights to the film? Para magpakita nyo rin naman po.
No, ganito ang deal namin sa, I'll give an example sa Liga. Okay? O sige, i-restore. Okay? Wala siyang mabayaran. Pero pag pinalabas namin yung exhibition, 50-50 ang finances. Okay? Nasa kanila pa rin ang rights. Pero sa, yung restored version, we can show it for free if it's for embassies abroad or for educational purposes. And if we show it with an income, split kami ng producer. Pero the producer does not spend anything. Kasi mga 2 to 4 million din ang magagasta mo eh. Yung pagpadala ka. Kaya ang masakla pa yan, di ba nagsara na ang ABS-CBN restoration. So kaya eventually kukunin namin din consultant si Leo Katigpak. Dahil he knows that this is practice.
It's so important talaga na ma-archive na natin lahat. And then, just another question, mga documentaries, the one you're talking about, yung exchanges po from Canada to the Philippines. We do that, of course, I mean, it's great that we continue to give them platforms. Pero pag ganun po, of course, they have to be able to live as filmmakers po. What do we give them naman po in terms of if we bring them abroad and bring them over?
Okay, at this point, it's purely exploratory. Okay, at this point, it's just to familiarize with one another. Para lang buksan ang door for the film Canadians to see that there is an audience here. And in the same manner, for the Filipinos here to see that how powerful is the diaspora. Okay? Meron din. Alam mo?
Baka mag-kiss tayo.
Hindi, magkakahiwalay din. Ang sama. Pinapaghalik eh. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's very possible na matap mo yung diaspora and matap mo yung mga various Filipino pocket communities. Ina-analyze namin yan. Let me go on a side point. Yung success ng Hello Love Again, sabi na sa Amerika, yung number 8 sa Hollywood box office. Hindi ka noon nanonood doon ang Pinoy. Ganun pala karaming Pinoy na manonood na yung kasabihan nila. So pumasok isip kami, kung gawin natin yan all over the world, sabay-sabay. Meron sa Europe, may Middle East, yung sabay mo pag-open dito, open din sa lahat. Di ba, ang laki ng pwedeng kitain mo kahit kurambot lang dito siguro, doon lang, Diyos ko, bawi ka na eh. It's a matter of coordination, and we're trying to work with the TTI regarding that. Na talagang worldwide distribution. Kita namin na sa ang galing ng ng Hello Love Again. Di ba? So it's yeah. Now, restoration. Ako pinrasyonal ko yan kasi about 70% of my films are dead films. Not even live show. They're dead films kasi nasira na ang kasi hindi naman binigyan kasi ang
Dead show na siya.
dead show na siya. Alan Jones, imagine mo naman kung magpe-preserve ka ng negatibo katulad ng ginagawa namin. 24/7 nakabukas ang aircon. Ilan yung pelikula na regal, di ba? Kailangan mo isang warehouse na naka-ano.
Sa UP ba direct? Walang gan?
Mahal, Jude, mahal. Mahal to maintain. Pagdating pa ng restoration dito, we're trying to make arrangements with the French to train our people to how to restore. Okay, pero ang aming plano is pag kunyari okay na, siguro by that time tapos ang term ko as chairman na okay na, we can also accept jobs para dito magpa-restore.
And congratulations on daming activities, the whole month of February, impressive rosters.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congrats po.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Alam mo anak, hindi mo ma-restore na for exhibition quality. Wala pa tayong teknolohiya na yung Betamax o yung VHS na pwede mong i-restore. Yung aking mga pelikula, alam mo paano ko na-kompleto sa video, ano yun yung
48.
video 48. Meron akong mga nasa hard drive na galing sa mga Betamax. Pati yung mga paborito kong films ng bata ako, yung Daranat ang Babaeng Tuod, okay, doon mo nakuha. Pero they're Betamax version, talagang mag-julag-julag ka dahil talaga ang labo. Pero that's the only one remaining eh.
Ano sa pelikula na gusto mo ma-restore?
Live show, wala na. Alam mo, umiyak ako nung nalaman ko hindi na ma-restore Temptation Island. Ni Joey Cosio. Eto pa, eto pa. Hindi, yung kay Joey Cosio. Kasi iconic yun eh, di ba? Yung original Temptation Island. Alam pa, isa na ngayon na talagang dumugong puso namin na hindi na pwede ma-restore dahil kulang-kulang na ang negatibo. Relasyon. Kasi wala eh. Kaya ngayon, alika, bilisan na natin bago mawala pa to. So, ngayon katatapos ng ka-restore ng Sister Stella L. Tapos yung i-restore yung kay Gloria Sibilla, yung Bagli sa Kinabuhi, yung sa Buana Film. Tapos, Homer, ano pa yung naka-line up ng restoration? Aside from Bagli sa Kinabuhi. Yung relasyon, hinahanap pa yung isang part. Maganda yung isang part, sound tape lang. Wala.
Pwede na po ba magtanong dito sa likod?
Alika, humarap ka na. Ikaw na lang ang pwede magtanong. Sige, go ahead.
Ay, direct kasi I know i-discuss mo po sa FIC yung tungkol sa pricing ng tickets. Pero ano po yung pointers niya sa mga producers kung paano nila natrabahuin yun? Because yung mga hindi ko lang po nalaman na parang pala yung mga senior, disabled, nakakarga po yun sa producers. So maraming pong factors. And also, meron po tayong one fix. Paano po natin na-reconcile yun na we're gunning for yung mga mas mababang tickets and then we have a digital streaming platform?
No, yun naman one fix, mga lumang pelikula ito.
Okay.
Basically, lumang pelikula. We don't get really new ones. And if ever merong new ones na kinuha kami, magbabayad ka, hindi libre. Yung mga VOD, no? Ilan yung cut? Anong year, nagbabayad, ano yung cut-off year? Basta pag bago siya, kailangan ka magbayad. You don't get it with the 99 pesos na, 49 pesos subscription. Now, Hirap na magsalita. Kasi yung 400 pesos may mga naka-insert din doon na expenditures eh. Tulad ng paglinis ng sine. O kaya allegedly may free popcorn and soft drinks. No. Iba yun. Iba yung Jude. Iba yun yung luxury watching. Kung may tama ka na talaga at saka hindi pa meron ka ng butler sa katabi mo. Iba naman yun. Pero, kailangan makipag-usap ang producer eh. Pero, I realize Siap is very, 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 very cooperative. Okay? Para pumayag sa amin na yung 50 pesos na yun. Very, very cooperative. Yeah. Ano pa? Go, Marilyn.
Ayun nga po.
Okay? You have 25 questions. Sige, go ahead. Okay.
Hello po, magandang hapon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Angela from Rappler. I have a few questions.
Ay, Rappler. Ay, sige.
Hello po. One of them po is, are there any policy initiatives po or grant programs by the FDCP that are launching this year to support specifically women in filmmaking?
You know, everybody is on equal ground. Okay? We won't want to say na, you know, these are just women. Everybody's on equal ground. You know, one thing that we can be so proud of, Ms. Rappler, is we're very, very, very fair in our selection of grants. What do I mean by this? If you submit an application for a grant, it will only pass through FDCP to make sure that all the requirements are fulfilled. If all the requirements are fulfilled, it goes to the selection committee, and the selection committee is an independent committee, not a single one is of FDCP. We don't even intervene in the discussion. We only get the results. Okay? Maniwala ka in some selection, yung mga veterans natatalo ng mga baguhan. Okay? Because it is assessed by an independent selection committee. And the independent selection committee has an impeccable reputation. We don't want to make it like yung pure women na ano. No, because God, the number of applications we get from women filmmakers is enough to make it pure women. Okay? So, we play it on equal ground. Okay? We play it on equal ground.
Thank you po.
More.
Question.
Yes.
Interesado po ako sa the collaboration po between the Philippine and Canadian filmmakers. Especially with how FDCP po is engaging with the diaspora in promoting and celebrating the films. I'd like to ask po what was the rhetoric behind why Canada was selected?
Because I was invited to the EXNW, the East Meets Northwest, and then I sat down with a panel from Taiwan, from Thailand, and other Southeast Asian nations, and the whole point is for us to meet also Canadian filmmakers, okay, and Canadian producers. And we were discussing the importance of the presence of Asian cinema in a country of immigrants like Canada. And remember, Canada is very embracing of immigrants. All right, so what was the rhetoric? I said, okay, I want to meet you, okay, so that you can get to know us. And they really are interested in the country where they came from. And these are basically second generation Filipino Canadians. They're very interested. At ang nakakatawa we found out is, despite the fact that they're second generation, they're still Filipino. They still carry the Filipino. That's the story I want to hear. That's the story that the people back home would want to hear. How is it here? We were talking to the Vancouver, then yesterday we were talking to the to the head of the Toronto. Oh, by the way, we are about to sign another co-production deal. Okay, this time with Spain. Okay, and when we went there, isa pa, may nice that you mentioned, meron kasi tayong co-production deal with Canada, which really needs revising. Because would you believe that co-production deal was signed even before the FDCP was established? And that's more than 23 years ago. So we need to revise this, and they're willing to sit down and to revise it. If we do that, we'll have more of the Phil-Canadian works. We have more. Maganda na may pitching session din sila. There is a Phil-Canadian filmmaker which pitched a movie to me, starring Dali De Leon. That's about a Filipina in Vancouver na ang ganda-ganda-ganda. it's so Pinoy, but it is in the world of Vancouver. So we need stories like that.
Thank you po.
Welcome. Mga Alan Jones, hindi mo tatanong tungkol sa jet ski.
Anong film sa anong isa? May competition?
Hindi. Exhibition.
Oh, exhibition of the...
Bawal man sabihin eh, hanggang ina-announce na po sa exhibition.
Oo, ang ganda. Pwede gawing merch.
Actually, gawa yan ng bata, bago naming graphic artist. Hanip to mga batang ito.
Ganda.
Ang mga ano, fresh grad to, no? Si Gumon gawa nito.
Gawa nyo ng shirt.
Actually, ang ganda ng kulay pa, no? Kakapwisit itong mga batang to. Ang gagaling. Ang gagaling. Diba? Ang gagaling. Kaya ano, ayan, gawa daw tayong merch. Check ka, more than 1,000 copies, okay?
Sino mga batang yan din eh?
Ha?
Sino yung mga batang?
Ito, gumawa nito. They're part of our communications team.
Marami kayong pinagpilihan.
Siguro 3 ang pinagpilihan design. Ito, nung nakita namin ito, ay, wagi. Wagi. Diba?
Ako shirt.
Ay, nako, hintayin nyo. Ito itong henyo behind that. Yung bago naming website. Ay,
Wow. Kailan ang website mo direct?
ano yan?
Ay, may last question po.
Oh, yeah.
Last question po.
No. If you want to ask, go ahead, okay? I can give you my mom's recipe of kare-kare if you want. Sige, go ahead. Oh.
I love that kasi Ilocano po.
Okay.
Balik po tayo sa theme. What kinds of stories by and about Filipinas po would you like to see more in Filipino cinema?
I have 3. One are the stories of the people of the diaspora. Because, I mean, depending on where they are, iba ang karanasan ng Pilipino. Okay? Second is, although it's quite a risk in terms of audience, more historical films. Ako, pag napanood niyo yung teaser ng Quezon, my God! I'm not supposed to say this, but I'll say it anyway if I get myself into trouble. It may be the opening film of Sinanangaya. Quezon. Ang ganda yung ang galing ni Jericho. Ang galing ni Jericho. And then thirdly, aside from historical films, more edgy contemporary films. Alam mo, akong lolo ng rom-com. Ako, nung kapanahon ako, akong lolo ng rom-com. Humanap naman tayo ng ibang genre na mas makatotohanan at mas makangayon. Okay? I hope you come up with more sunshines. Really edgy films with statements. Okay?
Maraming salamat.
Thank you. Oh, any more? Any more? Okay, kung wala na ba tayong katanungan, Jude and company? Oh, ano, Jude? Okay. So anyway, maraming salamat, and please support us with the PFIM, the Philippine Film Industry Month, and I hope to see you, okay, in some of our events, okay. From the top, I'd like to welcome all of you.